Hello and welcome. Today we're going to quilt this Lone Star top, combining a variety of techniques including guides, rulers, and beautiful freehand featherwork. And we'll take a look at some of the seamly services that professional quilters can offer. Plus, we have special guests to share some great time-saving tips and tools. So stay tuned. Linda's Long Arm Quilting is aired free to you by Gammill Quilting Systems Vision 2. Innovation taken to the next level. My stitch, my vision, my Gammill. Today we're doing some Lone Star quilting and discussing seaming services. But first, take a look at these time-saving tools and tips. Janet Stewart joins us now to show the zippy way to get quilts on and off the quilting table. Welcome, Janet.
Thank you, Linda. It's a pleasure to be here.
I understand you're a new quilter, a new long arm quilter.
Correct. Yes, I have quilted for some time now, but I received my machine about 9 months ago.
Oh my goodness, and I've seen the quilts. I know you've won awards already, and I'm just so excited for you and your new talents. And you're going to show us a handy thing that we can use on our machines and our table. And so let's just get right to that.
That's right. One of the most exciting tools that I found for using the long arm machine is the zippers. And
now, why would you want to use zippers on the canvas? Let's go over some of those reasons.
Okay, they will help you save time. And of course, when you save time, you're able to make more money, get more quilts done.
So you pin your quilt on somewhere else and then just come over and zip it on?
That's right. You pin it actually to the zipper itself. You can do that in the leisure of your living room or wherever. You're not having to reach across the machine, strain your back.
So you can sit down and do it.
That's right.
I like that.
That's right.
What other reasons would it be that you'd want to use a zipper?
Well, if you're in the business of providing a service, you can go ahead and have multiple quilts already pinned up. Sit down and do those in your leisure. I have a friend that does that and sits with her husband at night and pins her quilts. The next day, she zips them on and she's ready to sew. So all of the time that you are standing at your machine, you're actually quilting.
Quilting. I can see right now my mind is working. I'm thinking during that quilting process, there have been times I wished I could take the quilt off and look at it, see if what I'm doing is what I want to do.
That's right.
Or if I've missed any areas before I'm finished with it, so I can see that would be very handy.
That's right. And sometimes I like to let the quilt talk to me, and I will quilt a portion of it, and if I'm not sure of what I want to do on the next step, I'll take it off, work on another project, and come back to it.
So it's not done till you say it's done.
That's right.
That's right. I can also see that perhaps shop owners would want to have zippers on their tables where they have multiple users.
Right, that's right. And even for themselves, sometimes they look up and they only have 45 minutes till the next renter comes. They don't have time to pin on a quilt, but if the zippers are on there, they can zip it in and get 40 minutes of zipping before the renter comes.
And speaking of renting, if you rented your machine, you could have your customers that are renting have those zippers already onto their quilts.
Right. They could purchase them ahead of time and pin them on before they ever arrive to the shop, so that once they get there, zip them on, fill their bobbins, and they can start sewing immediately.
Okay. Well, let's see how you put these on the machine.
Okay, great.
All right.
First of all, they're a heavy-duty large zipper, like you would use on a sleeping bag or something.
Oh, okay.
They have the reversible clasp, so they will unzip.
You can go either way.
Either way, that's right. If you're going to put them on your machine, you would want to purchase 3 zippers for each one of your canvases.
Okay.
And after that, you can purchase additional zippers for multiple quilts.
Right, because you can take them apart.
That's right.
I see.
That's right.
So when you put these zippers on, maybe you want to put the one with the clasp on one roller and one without the clasp on another roller.
That's right.
And that doubles your capacity.
Alternate them, that's correct.
Okay.
So you start off, I have already started sewing on this one just to help us get started here. And what we want to do is pin the zipper to the liner.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Pinning is always good, so you know where you're going to be.
That's
where you're
right.
going to be sewing.
And with the help of the clasp that you would have
There, I can help you.
on each end of the machine, That will help you hold your
Oh,
canvas
yes,
to steady it.
yes. Okay.
And as
So you want that up there. And you can do this with each of the rollers. Just bring them over, and so the zipper just goes right underneath.
right underneath
the
the canvas.
canvas.
That's right.
Okay.
And I'll get started here again where I had left off before.
Bringing up your thread there. Okay. and
Get
we
that pin
pull
out of the
one
way. You
out.
don't want to run over pin, break
No.
a zipper.
Okay.
And then once you get started, you can just use your long arm machine right there.
You don't have to take the canvases off the tables.
No, that's right. You
That
just use
is
your long arm
wonderful.
machine to actually sew them on there.
Another good use for a long arm machine, sewing zippers.
That's correct. That's correct.
So you don't have to worry so much if it's perfectly straight.
No, not at all. Just make
Okay.
sure that all the
I
way
guess you
across
could
there.
go back, you know, if you didn't, you know.
Right. If
get
you
it
didn't
perfect.
catch it, you can sew it again.
Or you could double stitch if you were afraid it was going to come off.
That's
that wouldn't be a
right.
problem.
If you use a regulated machine, and a stitch 12 should secure it very tightly
Oh,
for
that's
you.
wonderful. Well, I can see that I'm going to be adding zippers onto all of the canvases for my machines.
That's
this
great.
is very, very handy, and thank you so much for showing us how to do this today. And I'm very excited to talk about the quilts because I
Oh,
know that it's going to just blow the viewers away to see what you've done in just such a short time.
Thank you.
Tell us about the quilts that you brought today.
Okay, this one is named Radiance. It was a quilt that I designed the pattern from after taking a workshop, and it started out to be about a 54-inch wall hanging, and it grew to a much larger quilt.
I love the thread work that you've done and the design work that you've done with the some of the variegated threads and that gorgeous design in the border.
Well, thank you.
Very, very pretty.
I learned from you to
Oh, you
use
did?
contrasting threads, and it makes a big difference on your quilt
yes.
appearance.
And then this beautiful green quilt.
That's a simple log cabin that I had a friend piece together for me for time's sake, so I could keep quilting. And I just wanted to come up with a different design, something a little bit non-traditional for a log cabin.
And you've done those barn raising feathers.
Yes.
And they're all freehand.
Yes.
All
Yes,
freehand.
they are.
And I think the border probably is one of my favorite parts on this one because it's just tops the quilt off, and you've got so much stitching in there.
Well, with close stitching like that and a contrasting thread, it almost changes the color of your border.
It does. So, it's just beautiful. Thank you so much for being here today and sharing these wonderful tips with us.
Thank you, Linda. It was a pleasure.
With me now is Paul Statler, who is here to show a tool for quilting that can make designs that are quick, easy, perfect, and hands-free. Welcome, Paul.
Thank you.
It's so nice to have you back, and we're excited about this new technology that you can attach to your long arm machine, computerized. What shall we do today?
Let's sew a pattern on here, a pattern that you like.
Okay.
Take the mouse and go to File,
Okay.
go down to the second one.
All right.
Do you
Oh,
like
that's
that one?
pretty.
You like
Yes.
that?
Yes, I love that one. Okay, so it
Yeah.
shows you right up there what you're going to be doing. Now, how do we get that up here?
First of all, we want to measure
Okay.
the pattern, or
All
actually
right.
measure the quilt where we're going to put the pattern.
So it will fit exactly where it
And
needs to be.
we'll use the machine to do the measuring.
Okay, we'll bring the machine over. All right.
And we'll click on the measure function.
Click on the measure function. Okay,
Okay.
measure right there. All right.
And
Okay.
you click the corners, opposite corners. Just pick two corners.
It says click one end of line to measure. Okay,
Okay.
I can read there. All right. Oh, and there's a little light in there. The little laser light is right
There's
in
a-
the foot. Is that supposed
There's
to
a
be there?
laser pointer there so you
Okay.
can find that point better.
Okay, so I put that right on the corner and
And
then
press this button.
click right there. Got that?
And then go to the opposite corner
The opposite corner over here
and down.
and down. Oh, diagonally.
Diagonal.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Down to the corner. That light really helps. I can see right through there. Then I just click again.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that tells the software the size of that in position.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're ready to cancel our measure.
All right. And I can do that on the
cancel with
computer?
yes, you
Or,
can.
or I can do it up here. Either
Yes.
way. Okay. Oh, all right. Brought up a new screen.
Now we're ready to press the start button.
And the start button is right here?
Yes.
Okay. Start.
Now we have a selection of where we want to start to set the machine.
Uh-huh.
So let's choose the upper left corner and move the head to the upper left corner. Now you press the start button and
Okay.
hold it just a little. Now press again. What you've done is set that corner. Press
Okay.
again.
All right.
And then one more time. It's moving to the start point of the pattern, gives you a single stitch.
Uh-huh.
Now you can pick up your bobbin. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Then you can hold the bobbin
right.
and hit the start button. It'll tack off.
Oh, wow. And then I could cut my threads there if I
Yes, you can.
had some scissors. Yeah.
You can adjust the speed if you want.
Oh, you can make it go fast or slow?
Yes.
But it is doing perfect stitches, isn't it?
Yes.
Can you tell it how many stitches to the inch you want it to
All right,
do?
it's set right now at 12 stitches
Oh,
per
that's
inch.
good. Oh, look at that. Oh. You know, this is so fascinating just to watch. I think you could just be mesmerized watching how it does these designs. Oh, look at that. And there are lots of designs that you can do with this machine.
Yes.
Just all kinds
Almost
of,
unlimited. Your imagination's the limit.
and I understand, I've heard anyway, that you can actually, that there's a recording feature on the machine that you can do freehand, and it records what you've done
Yes, that's right.
and digitizes that or something. I
Yes,
mean,
it
I don't
does.
know all the computer terms,
It does digitize it.
so
yes.
that you could actually have your own freehand computerized. Why don't we take a look right now while this is stitching out at some of the quilts that you've brought to show us that have been done on a computerized machine.
Okay.
Tell us about this this
Santa.
cute
The
Santa.
Santa.
That's darling. Now, is that an overall pattern or is it
I think she made that pattern kind of fit in that Santa
to
Claus.
fit in there?
She drew the pattern just to match.
And the cute border design that she has in the corners. Is that the computer? Is that also
Oh, yes.
computerized?
Yes, it is.
I think that the computer is not that hard to understand, even though I'm not really a computer person like you are.
Doing well.
Oh, that is just exquisite. Just exquisite. That is beautiful. I'm so impressed with the new technology, and what a wonderful addition to the machine to give us everything that we want to do. We appreciate you being here today.
Thank you.
Gammill has just raised the bar to awesome. I'm thrilled to show you the new Gammill machine that I truly believe in, the Vision 2. A Gammill has always been the best quilting machine on the market, but now it can be completely customized for your own individual needs with a touch of a finger. Innovation at its finest. Tested to the highest standards of quality, the Vision 2 is designed to provide years of trouble-free operation. My stitch, my vision, my Gammill.